Welcome to Tales of Honor, a podcast with a mission to tell the true stories of every recipient of our nation's highest military award, the Medal of Honor. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Tales of Honor podcast. This is episode number 540. No news, no birthdays, no nothing to go over, so let's get right into the story, shall we? Episode number 540. Dale was born in Moose Lake, Minnesota on the 18th of January, 1947, and grew up with three younger brothers in the small town of McGregor. He played football, basketball, and baseball in school, becoming the co-captain of all three teams during his last year of school. He graduated from McGregor High School in May of 1965, and he enlisted in the U.S. Army shortly after. His father had been a B-17 waist gunner during World War II, and Dale felt a calling to follow in his footsteps. After basic training, Dale attended airborne school and then volunteered to deploy in support of the Vietnam War. It was his actions on the 18th of May, 1967 that would cost him his life and earn him the Medal of Honor. The citation reads, "For conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity in action at the risk of his life above and beyond the call of duty, Specialist 4 Wayrynen distinguished himself with Company B during combat operations near Duc Pho. His platoon was assisting in the night evacuation of the wounded from an early enemy contact when the lead man of the unit met face-to-face with a Viet Cong soldier. The Americans' shouted warning also alerted the enemy, who immediately swept the area with automatic weapons fired from a strongly built bunker close to the trail and threw hand grenades from another nearby fortified position. Almost immediately, the lead man was wounded and knocked from his feet. Specialist 4 Wayrynen, the second man in the formation, leaped beyond his fallen comrade to kill another enemy soldier who appeared on the trail, and he dragged his injured companion back to where the point squad had taken cover. Suddenly, a live enemy grenade landed in the center of the tightly grouped men. Specialist 4 Wayrynen, quickly assessing the danger to the entire squad, as well as to his platoon leader who was nearby, shouted a warning, pushed one soldier out of the way, and threw himself on the grenade at the moment it exploded. He was mortally wounded. His deep and abiding concern for his fellow soldiers was significantly reflected in his supreme and courageous act that preserved the lives of his comrade. Specialist 4 Wayrynen's heroic actions are in keeping with the highest traditions of the service, and they reflect great credit upon himself and the U.S. Army." Dale was 20 years old when he died, and his family was presented the Medal of Honor on the 16th of October, 1967, by President Nixon. Dale Eugene Wayrynen is buried with his parents and one brother in the Rice River Cemetery in McGregor, Minnesota. His name appears on the National Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C., panel 20E, line 52. And that was a Tale of Honor. Thank you for listening to Tales of Honor, and if you enjoyed the show, please be sure to subscribe and tell your friends and family. Tales of Honor is written and produced by Christoph Ambrosch, and theme music is Loyalty and Duty by Floruz Music. If you have any questions, you can send an email to talesofhonorpodcast@gmail.com, and please be sure to visit talesofhonorpodcast.com for more episodes and information.